In this video, we will show how to repair the A8LF torque converter. The main part of the torque converter repair is performed according to the standard scheme. However, difficulties arise when replacing the friction plates and rubber seals in the lockup unit. To do this, it is necessary to disassemble the lockup unit and then assemble it back. The lockup unit is designed in such a way that the assembly is made by welding. Inside, in the area of the welds, there is a rubber sealing ring, so the unit must be disassembled by cutting the torque converter body annularly from the pilot side. For precise two-stage cutting and subsequent welding of the A8LF torque converter lockup unit, we have developed a special set of tools. It is adapted for use on a universal lathe, with both a faceplate and a chuck installed, which eliminates the need to re-equip the machine when performing work. Before disassembling the lockup unit, measure the free play in it. The free play value will give an understanding of the degree of wear of the plates, as well as the required free play value with a new fiction plates pack installed. Before cutting, mark the body and hub on the pilot side, so that when reassembling and welding, they will be installed in their original positions relative to each other. Let's start disassembling the lockup unit. To install the torque converter body on the lathe using the mandrel from the tooling kit, you need to do the following. Install the adapter in the center of the base and fix it with 3 screws. The adapter is designed in such a way that it can be securely clamped in the chuck of the lathe. Next, you need to install the torque converter body on the tool and secure it with 2 limiting strips from the tooling kit. The strips act as a leash and prevent the body from falling out after the hub is cut off. Install the assembly in the lathe chuck and press the hub's body with the center. In the video, we will show the method using a faceplate. To install the torque converter body on the faceplate, use the adapter included in the toolkit. Install the adapter and body in the center of the faceplate. Press the body with the center. We install 3 special limiting strips for the faceplate, placing them at an angle of 120 degrees relative to each other. The strips are necessary to transfer torque from the faceplate to the torque converter housing and to prevent the housing from falling out after being cut off from the hub. Let's start cutting off the hub. Information on cutting modes is described in detail in the instructions for the set of tools. Performing the actions described in the instructions ensures the integrity of the hub and the body with the installed pilot, and also eliminates damage to the base and mounting surfaces of the manufacturer. This ensures high-quality assembly of the final product. After the body is cut off, separate it from the hub. Having separated the torque converter body from the lockup unit hub, we have gained access to the friction plates and can now replace them. We remove the torque converter body from the lathe together with the friction plates. To remove the lockup piston and replace its sealing rings, it is necessary to disassemble the basket with the plates with internal teeth from the lockup unit hub. Before cutting off the basket, mark the hub and basket so that they are installed in their original position relative to each other during reassembly and welding. This procedure can be performed on a faceplate or on a base from the toolkit. To install the lockup piston hub on a lathe using the toolkit, you need to install the lockup assembly hub on the base with the adapter installed. Install the locking bar and secure it to the base with bolts. Install the entire assembly in the lathe chuck and clamp it. Press the hub with the center. Continue cutting on the faceplate. To do this, install the piston on the faceplate using the adapter from the toolkit. Install the locking bar. It must be fixed to the faceplate with bolts. We press the hub of the lockup unit with the center and proceed to cutting off the basket. Information on cutting modes is described in detail in the instructions. Performing the actions described in it ensures the integrity of the hub and basket with the installed pilot, and also eliminates damage to the base and installation surfaces of the manufacturer. After separating the basket from the hub, we remove them from the lathe. Now it is possible to dismantle the piston and replace the sealing rings. We dismantled the lockup piston and replaced the sealing rings. Next, you need to install the piston in the reverse order and weld the plates basket in place. The basket must be precisely centered relative to the hub. This task will be solved by a set of tools. We install the hub on the base with the installed adapter. We combine the previously applied marks, then install the centering crown on top and fix it with a clamp from the kit. To prevent molten metal from getting on the piston during welding, install a protective ring. Let's start welding. Evenly grab the basket to the piston hub with welding spots to avoid distortions during the welding process. Next, symmetrically weld with short seams manually, pausing between approaches so as not to overheat the hub area and not damage the rubber sealing ring. We remove the locking tool from the base and the hub of the lockup unit. We replace the friction plates with new ones. We will need 2 plates with external teeth and 2 plates with internal teeth. Next, we install the torque converter body on the base and fix it with a clamp, having first aligned the previously applied marks. Uniformly weld the torque converter body to the piston hub with welding spots to avoid distortions during the welding process. We install the entire assembly on the welding unit and weld with a circumferential seam. The design of the device ensures that the torque converter body is centered relative to the lockup unit hub. We remove the torque converter body from the mandrel and check the gap. The method for calculating the permissible free gap is described in detail in the instructions. Next, it is necessary to check the tightness of the weld. To do this, install the torque converter body on a leakage test stand. We recommend using a set of tools for checking the welded joint of the pump hub. The seam is considered tight if there are no air bubbles on the surface of the water. The method for checking the tightness is described in detail in the instructions. After this, we reassemble the torque converter. The torque converter is ready for welding.